Hello goblins, welcome back to Hollow Mind. Following my exclusively deep dive into the wild world of Diary of a Wimpy Kid fanfictions, I thought we'd just make a silly video. Welcome to my silly video about a drink that was popular on TikTok like 4 years ago. Now, of course, we are going to be making some variations of them later on. We're going to make the OG version, the TikTok version, and one that I came across that is, without a doubt, the most menacing version I think I've ever found. Genuinely, I think it might be one of the most terrifying drinks I think I've ever heard of. First of all, if you're on TikTok in this time period, then you almost definitely do remember this drink. It was called Battery Acid. It was usually people mixing sour sweets with Monster Energy, usually with Penelope Scott in the background. Very time appropriate. Let's watch an informative video now. Is certainly a drink that you can make. It's Monster, any flavor will do so long as it's Monster. Sour sweets, usually one of those gross sour liquids and one of those atrocious sour sprays. I actually have some of that. I went to the beach and my friends bullied me into buying it because I made a joke about it. And as somebody who enjoys sour flavors, this was not it. I have to use that later actually. That said though, at the time on another website, again beginning with T, on 16-year-old me's favorite website, tumblr.com, another deeply devious concoction was being cooked up. Peeling those sour rainbow gummy strips into long thin strings and putting them into cheap energy drink to create something I'm calling battery acid spaghetti. We'll update once I've finished it. Don't do this. Don't tell me what to don't do this. I really hope it's not too bad because I actually love both of these components. It forms a dry skin at the top made of sour pellets. Not a great start. Tastes really good actually. I also feel like I'm about to explode. Do not do this. Unanimous consensus? Do not do this. Other people? Hold on, I'm about to do this. Don't do this, please. 3 times is enough for scientific peer review. I'm gonna. Don't do this, please. Add vodka. Do not. Tried this before. It's horrible. Please don't do it. So, we have battery acid spaghetti, which is cheap energy drink made with those sour gummy belts. In the UK, we personally call them gay bacon. Honestly, finding this out while I was researching this video was crazy to me. That said though, 3 days prior to this, me and my friends actually made a similar drink. It was Halloween 2021. We decided to make Sour Patch Kids, cranberry soda, and a lot of vodka. And I simply dubbed this drink The Mixture. Yes, one of my friends was completely sick all over me that night. Related. So yeah, it came from Tumblr and TikTok. I genuinely don't know who was first, but earlier this year, a third, far more malicious drink hit the For You page. An account that makes a lot of Owl House content. Yes, the Disney show about the gay witches made a 2024 version of Battery Acid, simply called Palisman Punch. This one is by far the most terrifying. In fact, I'll just show you the TikTok. It'll be easier that way. So, from the looks of it, this is Monster, Sour Sweets, Pink Whitney, which you can't actually buy in the UK, plain vodka, and Malibu. Oh my god, 19-year-old me would have absolutely destroyed this. 24-year-old me, however, is absolutely terrified of it. Honestly, the Palisman Punch is probably what actually killed Flapjack. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's a lot of battery acid. Would you like to see the aftermath? Of course you would. So, I loved everything about this series of events. Born in the wrong generation? Not me. I got to watch somebody make several litres of an internet drink and then watch it turn grey, then brown in real time. What a time to be alive. Okay, so now we know where all of these came from. Let's go to the shops. Time for a mass taste test. Doors that way. I don't know why I went this way. Okay, so I'm back from the shop. It was 4 shops. I have these. Okay, these are a fucking scam. They say they're them. These say they're sour. These ain't shit. I got the rainbow strips. I have eaten a few of these because I was like, I haven't had these since I was like 14. Let's give them a go. They are as bad as I remember. I got my second favorite flavor of Monster because my favorite flavor didn't come in a multi-pack. And so it'll have to do. The cheapest energy drink that I could find. Seriously, these used to be 37p 14 years ago. It's clearly so good that they've reduced the price by 9p. This was 30p. It's terrible. I got 2 miniatures because I don't want to use my good spirits on these. I actually really like cocktails, and this that is quite old. My friends tricked me into buying it at the beach. Okay, let's make some battery acid. So the first one we're gonna make is of course battery acid spaghetti, where we use these torn into strips like spaghetti and mix it with the cheapest energy drink we can find. Oh, where's my eye? I'm not gonna use all of these because I want them for the rest of my battery acid. In you go. To hell. So apparently for the best result you're supposed to let this sit for like 10 minutes. I will be doing that, but I'm gonna try it first. Next one. So this next one is the traditional TikTok battery acid, and for that, let's just use everything. We are once again going to be doing these. I'm going to try to do 2 at a time. Yes, yes, battery acid in the pineapple glass. Going to put this fucking scam in that I got my dirty little paws on, and something I actually like, 1 fizzy peach. I have the most hope for this one. I don't have much hope for it. And the one I'm most dreading, Talisman Punch. Get the fucking badge in! And if you didn't think I was lame before, so, given the fact that it is still light outside, I don't really want to put all of this in. I'm gonna do half and half so it's historically accurate Talisman Punch. I'm so sick of ripping this up. Yeah, still sucks. I'll be back in 10 minutes. I am back. Okay, so this kind of looks a little bit gross. I've got a straw in one of them. This is the one I'm most scared of. Somehow I'm more scared of this than the fucking Talisman Punch. I mean, it's fine. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna try some of the spaghetti, because apparently that's real gross. So that was fucking horrendous. It gets this like horrible slimy texture that just isn't good at all. Don't do this. Okay, next we have the TikTok classic. Oh, that's much better. Mainly because I'm not drinking a merge. It doesn't taste super different. It smells super different. I know what Pipeline Punch smells like. This does not smell like Pipeline Punch. Honestly, the best way I can describe this smell is like vape shop. Honestly, it tastes pretty good. I'm gonna see if I can find the peach. Oh, first try, baby. Oh, peach time. The film on the outside is real gross, but the actual innards was still fine. I don't know, I'm stalling. I am terrified of the Talisman Punch. Oh, this one smells very different. I think it's the alcohol. Let's give it a go. That is interesting. It's all gooped together. Oh, that's the worst. Texture the fucking homemade spaghetti went in this one is infinitely worse than this one. That is inedible. Tastes alright though. I'm determined to finish at least one, and this one is the most expensive. Oh, once you get to the bottom, it is horrible. It's like congealed slime. So, time for my thoughts. So first up, it makes the sour candy inedible. There's a weird film on top. There's a weird film around the sour candy. It goes really slimy at the bottom. It somehow doesn't make it merge better. Yeah. I gotta say my favorite of all of these was definitely the Talisman Punch. That was definitely the most palatable. Maybe I'm saying that because it was the most expensive, so I finished it out of guilt. Big thank you to everybody whose videos I used, especially satin bandanas. It was super lovely when I approached them and told this about this stupid video idea. And yeah, thank you lovely people for watching this descend into madness. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more content like this, or don't. It's up to you at the end of the day, and if you don't like what you see, you can always unsubscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.